How to meet the hottest women at the gym properly. As an entrepreneur or a busy professional, you probably go to the gym 3 times a week, and over there, of course, you see a lot of women working on themselves with the best attitude, but you're probably in your mind when it comes to approaching them, talking to them, interacting, or even having like a simple conversation. You don't know what you could say that wouldn't be a dead-end conversation, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how I met the lovely Doimar in here a couple months ago at the gym. That's funny because you were actually with this very same outfit. And guys, the very first thing I said when I saw her is mentioning her, like, you know, her pink outfit. And I literally said, hey, in France, because I'm from France, in France people would call you Pink Candy. And I remember, I think you said something like, oh, is it good or is it bad? And I said, no, it's not good or bad, it just is. And then from there, you know, basic get to know you. I said, hey, are you from here originally? Then you told me where you were from. I asked you if you were speaking some English, and you say yes. I say, oh, Latina that speaks some English is more sexy.
Yeah.
So that's my way of, like, you know, bantering and kind of flirting in a socially acceptable way. And yeah, afterwards, I think we just cracked a few jokes. I think you were actually with some guy friends of yours.
Yeah.
And I wasn't intimidated by that because, you know, I was pretty with a genuine approach. And one thing led to another. I told her, hey, I think you're a beautiful person. We should be friends. And I actually meant that. And from there, we exchanged Instagram. And I think we talk about sharing some bubble tea in the city.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, from there we just chatted from Instagram and we started to be friends and have a bond. Maybe some tips you can give, you know, that maybe wait for her to finish her series, maybe wait for her to leave the gym. Like, what would be the best moment, the ideal moment according to you? What to do if she has like headset, you know.
Maybe one of the tips will be let her that she finished to the series or the training thing, and then just to make sure to ask first thing your name, something like that, because some of the guys just say, hey, something weird, and they didn't ask your name, so it will be super weird.
Right, but you're not gonna approach and say, hey, what's your name, right?
No, but some of the guys just...
That's something that's gonna come afterwards in the conversation while it started, right?
Okay, yeah. So, oh my gosh, maybe he can say like something like...
like not necessarily the exact line, but like the dynamic, you know, the state of mind to have the approach to have, you know, the energy.
I mean, because it depends. Because girls, we are like more like, if you're our type, we're gonna smile like, hey, yeah. But if you're not our type, we want to say no.
Right, but it's
the first time.
It's not all visual, right?
For girls.
At the gym. Yeah. I mean, a good thing that people have in common while at the gym is that they all like work on themselves. So yeah, they have that in common, and they can touch down on that, and from there have other subjects of conversation. But of course, you wanna get to know the person and introduce yourself as your name, your origin, where you're from, and something.
Maybe he can say like, hey, we can share the machine, like something like that, or
yeah, like how many do you have left? We can rotate and stuff. Yeah.
And then, hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, that can be a way of.
Yeah, it will be like something weird because you already are sharing the machine, so you can, hey, nice to meet you. My name is ta ta ta.
Yeah.
Did you train often here? This is your something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Just questions, simple questions.
And when would be the good time for him to be a bit flirty? You know, like fun and flirty, like, because in like if it's the beginning, it's maybe too early. So would you like to like have a little chit chat before eventually going there, or what's your preference?
Maybe when we finish to use the machine, he can say something like, "Hey, do you want something?" Or "Did you want?" I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Do you want one?
I don't know.
I mean, it's always how it's done, right? It's not about, hey, that's the moment to hit on me. That's how it's done, right? If it's subtle, if it's calibrated, if it's smooth, you know, it's not like, hey, nice ass, right? That's too much. That's too over the top. That's uncalibrated, right? It's always how it's done. So it can be super subtle. It can be, you know, with playing with the double meanings. But yeah, of course, you have to be subtle because it's like social venue, and it's not like a place.
Maybe he can say something like, "Hey, we can just work out together another day," because
that's actually a good thing, you know.
Yeah,
like,
maybe you can teach me like some legs trainings. I don't know, workouts. Maybe
that's actually
it will work because some. Yeah, I will say yes, sure. Why not?
That's actually a good point if you wanna friend zone the girl, as I did with you in the beginning, and because like working out together is more like a social activity, more like a friend activity. But yeah, it's actually a very good point, and asking like, hey, which days are you working out? Oh, we should go together next time, and that's a very low investment effort you're asking, because she's gonna go to the gym that day anyway, and you might like see each other again, but that's very low pressure. So yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah, because another
for like a social purposes. In my opinion.
Yeah, because if they train together, another day, let's say the second day, he can say something like, "Hey, do you want to drink something?" And so it will be like something we're not. So it will be like, okay.
Yeah,
the girl will say yes,
sense,
of course.
Because comfort would have been established. It would be like the second time you hang out together, and afterwards, naturally you can transition to we can let's share some beverage after the workout. Yep. So if you guys want to actually see me at the gym approaching the hottest girl, smash the like button or comment gym, and I'll get back to you very soon with an epic video. Thank you for watching.